Hello everyone, how are you guys today? Back again on the Powerpuff podcast with me, Christine here. In this podcast, we're going to discuss a pretty interesting topic, which might be a little creepy. Do you guys curious? Let's start the podcast. Recently I had time to go to the hotel that quite be haunted. Starting from the architecture to the inside of hotel are also creepy. Then I told to my other friends. It turned out that both of them also have the same experience. Let's say hello to our speaker today. Hello Chelsea and Gabriella.
Hello, thank you for inviting me.
It's great to have you both here today. Are Chelsea and Gabriella ready to share their story with us?
Yeah,
Yes, we are ready.
Okay, so I heard both of you say that you have experienced a mystical incident while on vacation in a hotel that was said to be haunted, right?
right.
So, what hotel is it? Where and when did you experience it? What's the story of this haunted thing? Have you ever seen it? Or what?
So it happened in the middle of 2021 when we were in the second grade of junior high school, right? So at that time we had a study tour from school to Surabaya. Well, we will depart on Saturday morning, right around 6 o'clock in the morning. Our plane departs continuously in Surabaya around 9 o'clock. Well, right until we immediately take the bus with other friends to the hotel that has been booked at school. When we arrived at the hotel, I was a little surprised because the hotel building was really old and the air became even more scary because the location of the hotel is like on the edge of the city and surrounded by many trees, so it is like in the forest. And what makes me even more goosebumps is because when we arrived at the hotel that day, the visitors were very quiet, so when we check in, there were many empty rooms even along the hallway, my goosebumps were all dim.
And I can say that the atmosphere in this hotel is really horrible and feels very different. Like something is sticking around us. And I'm sure if you were there too, you would feel the same fear like what we feel. That's one of the very scary moments that I have experienced in my life.
Yep.
Wow, that's really give goosebumps. Did you experience the horror incident by yourself or how?
Yes, so when we arrived, as Gabby mentioned, during check-in at the receptionist kept her head down and avoided looking at us. Curious, I bent down a bit to peek at her face and to my shock, her face was extremely pale, like a corpse, and her neck looked bruised and blue. I was really shaking at that moment and held my friend's hand tightly until we entered our room.
That's really true. Long story short, after we check in, we quickly packed up our things and went on our scheduled tour around Surabaya. By 6 p.m., we returned to the hotel. My friends and I went back to our rooms to clean up. We had some free time, so we decided to play cards with our roommates. There were 3 of us in one room, plus a friend from the connecting room. We were having fun and had almost forgotten the earlier incident when suddenly we heard a knock on the door.
At first, we were a bit startled, but we tried to ignore it. We just think like it's a hotel and its room has a doorbell, right? So, knocking seemed odd. We tried to think positively, but the knocking continued and got louder. Knock, knock, We froze and none of us dared to check. Finally, one of our male friends got up and opened the door. But no one was there. He checked the hallway too, which was also empty. He came back into the room, but before he took 2 steps, we heard the knocking again. He checked once more, but the result was the same. No one was there. Luckily, that was the last knock we heard, so we decided to sleep together in the same room to ensure everything was safe and nothing else happened.
That's seriously creepy. Did anything else happen after that?
Actually, yes. Later that night, around midnight, we heard footsteps in the hallway. They were slow and heavy, like someone dragging their feet. We all held our breath, listening as the footsteps approached our door and then stopped. We were terrified, but no one dared to move or make a sound. After that, what felt like an eternity, the footsteps started again, moving away from our room and fading into the distance.
And then, just when we thought it was over, we heard a faint whispering outside our window. Our room was on the 2nd floor, and there were no balconies or ledges for anyone to stand on. The whispers were so but distinct, like someone was telling a story or chanting. We couldn't make out the words, but the tune was unsettling.
We were also scared that we didn't sleep much at that night. The next morning, we told our teacher what had happened. She listened carefully and then told us that the hotel was rumored to be haunted by the spirits of people who had died there during a raid many years ago. The looters had taken valuable treasures, and some say that the spirits are still searching for their lost possessions.
That's an incredible story. It really makes you think about the history of these old places and the lingering energies they might hold. Thank you, Chelsea and Gabriella, for sharing your spine-chilling experiences. Remember, everyone, sometimes there are things that go beyond our understanding, and it's important to stay safe and positive.
Absolutely. Always stay positive and keep an open mind.
And if you ever encounter something strange, don't hesitate to report it to the hotel staff or your chaperone.
Definitely. Sharing your experiences and seeking help is crucial. These stories remind us of the rich histories that places carry and the unseen energies that might be present. It's important to respect these spaces and stay cautious. As we unravel the chilling mysteries hidden within the wall of the old hotel, remember, some secrets are best left undisturbed. Thank you for joining us on this haunting journey. Stay safe and may the shadow never follow you home.
Exploring the dark corridors of the past has been a spine-tingling experience. Let us heed the warnings of history and tread carefully in the shadows of the unknown. Until next time, may your dreams be free of the echoes from the old hotel.
The whispers of the past have echoed through our minds, leaving us with a sense of unease. Remember, curiosity may have its consequence. As we part ways, may the secrets of the old hotel remain buried, and the night cover you peaceful slumber.
From all of us at the Mysterious at the Old Hotel to Looted Secrets by the Powerpuff, thank you for listening. Until we meet again in the realm of the unknown, stay vigilant and may the spirit of the old hotel find peace.